This reading is going to be for Libras, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libras, you are actually ranked number 2 out of the top 3 for the most viewings and likes for my August 2021 readings. So let's go ahead and get started with your September 2021. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with each and one of you, every one of you, but please do take what does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the notification button. That way you'll know when I do upload new videos, okay, my Libras. And I do have a link at the bottom in the description box for my personal readings that I offer on my Etsy shop as well. All right, Libra, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading for September. Now, this will be a 5-card spread as usual. The first card is going to look at what your overall energy will be for September. The second card will look at what the theme of the month will be. Third card will look at any challenges that may be present. Fourth card will look at how you should respond to those challenges. And last but not least, the fifth card will be advice from Spirit. All right. And then I will also go in and clarify the initial cards so that we can dig deeper into the messages and paint a bigger picture for you guys. All right. And I do have 2 new Oracle decks that I will be using. So I will be pulling cards from those as well at the end of this reading, my beautiful Libras. All right, so let me call in your beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors for the collective sign of Libra to see what messages we have for them for the month of September 2021. All right, so beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show me what is the overall energy for Libra in September of 2021. What is their overall energy, please? What is the overall energy for Libra? All right, and that light flew out. All right, so we have the 9 of Cups. That's some good energy to start off with. Okay, and what will be the theme of the month for Libras? What will be the theme of the month for Libras? Beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, please guide me and show me clearly what will be the theme of the month. All right, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Coming together, working together with someone. Okay, what challenges may be present? What challenges may be present? Beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors of Libra. What challenges may they face in September? What challenges may be present? Okay, and we have the 5 of Wands. All right, and then what or how should they respond to these challenges? How should they respond to the challenges? How should they respond to the challenges? Oh, that like flew out. Okay, so then we have 2 cards came out. We have the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, and lastly, what advice do you have for Libras for the month of September? What advice do you have for Libra? All right, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. All right, Libras, you guys have mostly Pentacles on the table, so a lot of you may be thinking about your finances in September. All right, but we are going to dig a little deeper and see what is going on. Your underlier card is the 9 of Wands, so having to get out of your head about something. You also have the 8 of the 9 of Wands, meaning perseverance, but you have the 8 of Swords down here, so meaning they have to get out your head about something. Okay, so let's take a look. So it seems like there is going to be some type of collaborative effort that is going to have to take place in September for some of you guys. This collaborative effort will lead to a wish fulfillment moment, and it will lead to things being better than where they are now. But I feel like, someone's going to have to really put forth an effort to do some type of collaboration or some type of teamwork with someone or a group to, really allow for this Ten of Pentacles to happen, to really allow for things to come to fruition and to expand. Okay, in the position of your overall energy, you have the Nine of Cups, which is all about wish fulfillment, being successful, being happy with the outcome of things, expressing gratitude, being grateful. Okay, so this is going to be your energy for the month of September. But I feel like this is unlike, with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is normally someone who I know this is the Nine of Cups, but I just want to say with the Nine of Pentacles, that's someone who normally has all these fruitful things in life by working alone. In this case, this wish fulfillment or this happiness, in your case, Libras, is not going to come from that, because you have the Three of Pentacles here, which is to be in collaboration with someone. So I feel like your best efforts are going to come through teamwork. Okay, because even if you can see here, they're all working together here on this picture, like they're building something with these bricks, but you have them doing a collaborative efforts to get this done. So this is just saying that in order for this wish fulfillment to take place, you're going to have to work with someone. Okay, and I don't know if this someone that you have to work with might be someone difficult, because you do have the Five of Wands in your challenging position. And what this says to me also is that maybe you are someone who's used to working alone. Maybe you like the solo energy, or you like to have things to come into existence based off work solely that you've done. So in this case, this might be a challenge for you, because now you might actually have to come together and work with others, and maybe you're looking at it more of a as a competitive approach rather than a collaborative approach, and that can be a hindrance to you. Okay, so let your guard down and really open yourself up to being able to work with others. Okay, because it may not seem like it now, but you effectively doing that will allow for this Nine of Cups moment to come into your life. Okay, because not all things are accomplished by self, right? Or had this been the Nine of Pentacles, sure, that could have been the case. But with the Nine of Cups and with the Five of Wands and Three of Pentacles also being here, this is just saying that this success is going to come through collaboration. Okay, Libras. So really try to make that a point of, if it's something that you're going after in the month of September, or even beyond that, just really making an effort to put your team skill building skills on, or your team building efforts into action, because that's ultimately what's going to lead to that success in the long run. And this could be something that you're not used to, because you do have the Eight of Swords here. So maybe you feel like this scenario or the situation might actually have you feeling trapped or in cage, because this is something that you're not comfortable with. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. It's something that you're not used to doing. Okay, but this is a winged angel, as you can see, right? And these angels are all about potential and love and light. So don't be afraid to let yourself out of that cage and share that love and light with others, and work towards a collaborative effort, so that you can soar, and so that you can fly. And as you can see here, that cage is not closed. So at any point, this angel being can escape if he or she would like to. Okay, so this is just all about freeing yourself from mental blocks that could be preventing you from branching out and moving on, or expanding your own horizons, or even limiting yourself, you know, from something that you're not used to. So you're kind of like keeping yourself in your own comfort zone and not really wanting to break free from that. All right, so the thing is to break free from that frame of thought, you know, of the not being able to be collaborative and looking at things as, you know, a bad thing versus a good thing, you know, freeing yourself from those mental restraints. Okay, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about being practical and having the assets and the tools she needs to nourish her garden, especially financially, right? She's very well grounded. She's practical. She knows the right moves that she's making in order to sustain the comfortable life that she's built for herself. Okay, so this could be the Queen of Pentacles telling you to free yourself from this mental anguish of not feeling like this is something that you're capable of doing. Free yourself from that type of mentality, and, you know, put yourself in a more practical mindset, thinking that, okay, if I want to nourish and I want to grow, then I need to not do this alone, but to take others with me and help me out with this effort. Okay, so either that, or you could be dealing with someone of the earth suits. Okay, because Pentacles are earth suits, so you could be dealing with or having to have a collaborative effort made with someone from either the Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn sign. Okay, and so maybe, you know, this is someone you have to come together with as a team to allow yourself to flourish and nurture whatever projects or situations you have going on. All right, and then the advice from Spirit is the Ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, all around success. Okay, so this collaboration and this team effort could ultimately lead to all around success. Okay, so everything comes full circle. From every angle of your life, things are fulfilled and things are nourished. Okay, and then from that point, you get to sit on top and you get to admire the full circle of things. Okay, so you have the house, the home, the family, leaving behind a legacy. Okay, so at that point, as you can even see too, like this man is older, right? So he's more mature, he's wiser, he's sitting on top of what he's built. All right, so this is at this point in his life, now that he's older and mature, he gets to look and see that maybe all of those efforts and those sacrifices that he's made has allowed him to be to this point now where he can just sit back and admire what has come from it. Okay, and, you know, that teamwork effort may seem like it's something that's out of reach right now, because it's not something that you all would normally like to do. You're used to standing alone, you're used to being by self, you're used to making things work by self. But with these other cards being here, the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, it's saying to kind of put those ways of thinking to the side and to instead nurture yourself in the aspect, or nurture your mind in the aspect of allowing it to grow outside of its comfort zone so that you can expand. All right, so then now we're going to go ahead and clarify these messages to see if we can get a little bit deeper into the messages. And I did already pre-shuffle the cards, so now I'm just going to go ahead to start clarifying. So beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, please show me or clarify for me the Nine of Cups. Please clarify the Nine of Cups in a position of Libra's overall energy. So yeah, you all are definitely, you know, in a place of working towards something greater, building a legacy, growing, expanding. But I feel like for some of you, you need to get out of the mindset of doing this growth on your own and really trying to work together with someone. So if it's a relationship, this could be your spouse, your significant other. If it's, you know, business related, it could be like, you know, with co-workers, or, you know, someone that can help you expand your horizons beyond where you are now. All right, so please clarify for me the Nine of Cups in the position of the overall energy. Okay, so yeah, so we have the Four of Inspiration, all right, which is also the Four of Wands. And as you can see in this card also, like you have four women sitting together, and they also have like these beacons of light of different colors coming down through them. So this is saying too that, you know, this solid foundation has to be built first, right? Someone has to come together first and let their light shine through in their own separate individual ways. So even though they're all getting like different beacons of light shine down on them, those lights will ultimately be used for one greater purpose and one greater goal. So with the Nine of Cups, it's paired with, it's just saying, you know, coming together collaboratively, also as that Three of Pentacles, and, you know, coming together to work together as a team, putting forth a team effort in order to get to this wish fulfillment. Okay, so some solid foundation has to be built first, you know, before things can proceed. Because if you look at it in the aspect of numbers, 4 is greater than 1. So if you're someone who's used to working alone, that's great in some instances, in some circumstances, but sometimes you do have to learn how to collaborate. You do have to learn how to make your foundation stronger so that it can withhold, or, you know, anything that may come through, and, you know, just it be something more solid and more grounded than if it was something standing alone. All right, so you definitely are having to come together with someone, or maybe more than someone, maybe a group of someone's, for any projects or anything that you're working towards, Libras. So definitely keep that in mind, especially if you're someone who's, you know, used to working alone. All right, let's clarify the Three of Pentacles in a position of the in the position of the theme of the month. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please, beautiful angels and spirit guides. And this is something like I totally can relate to myself, because like I'm someone like I'm like very independent, and sometimes I have to remind myself to, you know, let those walls down so that I can, you know, allow others to come in sometimes and assist me, and not feel like I'm taking on everything by myself. So I can definitely relate to that for myself. So for people who out there that, you know, do deal with that, just keep in mind that, you know, sometimes it's okay to have a little assistance or to build with others and not just for yourself. All right, so yeah, so this you have a 10, which is the wheel, as clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is just, you know, saying some cycles are changing, some things are changing in the background. You may not be aware of all of that right now, but this is definitely clarifying the fact that you're going to be doing something different than what you were used to doing. Okay, so you are going to be put in situations of having to collaborate, and like I was saying earlier, this may be out of your comfort zone, but these changes have to happen in order for you to grow and for you to expand beyond your horizons. Okay, so teamwork is definitely something that you are going to have to build upon in the month of September, and probably even further beyond that. But I feel like once it's something you start doing and you get the hang of it, it will become more natural to you. Okay, you'll be able to let your guards down and not really feel like, you know, everything is a competition, or, you know, you have to go back and forth. And I feel like the more you do it, the more you'll realize how it's more beneficial to you than it is not. All right, so let's clarify the Five of Wands, please, in a position of possible challenges. Clarify the Five of Wands, please, for me, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, in the position of possible challenges. Okay, yeah, so you have Temperance. So this is all about balance and doing things in moderation, right? So I feel like it's definitely something going on where you are going to be taken out of your comfort zone. You know, I don't know if maybe it may be a job assignment, a job project, but don't be in your head about it. You know, if it's something that you're not used to, it's okay. You know, just realize that it is going to be for the greater good in the long run. Okay, so just learn how to keep things in balance, do things moderately, have the ebb and flow of life, you know, go through you, so that you don't feel like, you know, don't look at it more as a challenge than it is something that is going to serve you in the future. Okay, so it's like, just, if someone's willing to help, or, you know, give you advice, or, you know, pitch in, don't be so quick to, you know, like, be defensive and not, or just because you want to like stand on your own. Okay, so just like open up to the possibilities of working together collaboratively with people versus competitively with them. All right. Okay, so then let's clarify the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is in a position of how you should respond. So yeah, so definitely like freeing your mind from keeping you like caged and not feeling like you can expand your horizons, because you can. It's just that maybe you've come to the point now where things that had to be done solo has expired, and now it's time for you to now move into that phase of growth where you now have to collaboratively work with others. Okay, because working alone can only take you so far. So now it's to that point where if you feel like you want to expand or go beyond where you're at now and get to that wish fulfillment card, just kind of, you have to let your guard down now and free your mind from having like this one way of thinking, or, you know, this narrow mind way of thinking, and kind of opening up yourself to see things from a different angle. All right, so you have the Three of Voices. Okay, to clarify the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this Three of Voices here is just like feeling like maybe some past traumas or some past hurts has kind of led you to be this way, and so now you're afraid to open yourself up, right? You're afraid to open yourself up to others coming through, shedding their light, or their advice, or whatever it is that they have to contribute, because you feel like in the end, or due to past previous experiences, you know, you've had letdowns. So this, you know, this letdown, or this Three of Voices heartbreak could have been, or this disappointment could have led you to being in the mind state of feeling mentally trapped, because it's like, okay, I've been there, done that before. Why would I allow that to happen again? You know, and it's all about just really breaking free from that with the Eight of Swords here, you know, allowing yourself to be released from this this energy of feeling like, you know, there's no way out, because there's a door there, you know, and there's light shining down, but that if your mind is entrapped and not even here, he's holding his head down, not looking upwards. But if he were to look up, and even if she were to look up, they see the light. Okay, so just release yourself from anything that caused your mind to go into like that mental state of feeling like you can't go beyond or allow yourself to open up due to past experiences. Okay, and like I said, this could be with the Queen of Pentacles being there, that can be you just having to take on that more practical, grounded state, and realizing that you do have to break free in order for that lush environment to grow, right? You have to break free from those mental restraints. Or like I said, also you could be dealing with, maybe this past person was the either Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This could be, you know, the person who you have to collaborate with, or this could be like just the position that you need to hold for yourself. All right. Okay, so now we're going to clarify the Ten of Pentacles in the position of advice from Spirit. Yeah, so if you were having like issues or troubles with someone in the most recent past or longer, I feel like it's time for you to shed the old way of thinking about this person or this situation and learning how to ground and grow yourself. Okay, ground and grow yourself so that your wish fulfillment can take place and you can leave behind the stagnation of, you know, missing out on growth and opportunities. Okay, clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, in the position of advice from Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, for the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. All right, 1 second, because that flew off the table. Yeah, so you have the Four of Voices, okay, which is also the Four of Swords. And this is just all about, you know, relaxing and letting go, okay, putting yourself in that state of mind where you're not over worrying, or you're not overthinking the situation. You're allowing yourself to be guided intuitively. You're allowing yourself to be rested so that you can see things clearer, right, and not feel like you're stuck and stagnant. So this way you'll be able to bring all the limitless possibilities that's out there for you. Okay, you'll be able to see things from a different angle, see things from a different perspective, be able to see how working together with someone can be better for you than be against you. All right, so just really taking that time to go within, nurturing yourself, allowing yourself to be rested mentally more so than anything, so that you can break free from the idea of not being able to expand and move on. Okay, and once you do that, with the four of Voices, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Even here, he's like in a relaxed state, right? Because I feel like once you get to that point of allowing yourself to go with the ebb and flow of life and not overthink or not over restrain yourself, then you'll be able to be at that point of being able to just calmly relax yourself in your mind. Even now how he is here, you know, like he's content, he's relaxed with everything that has come about. And it may not have always been like that, you know, even with the long beard shows long age, but he's made it to that point. Okay, so just realize once you get to that point of freeing yourself, freeing your mind, then you'll be able to fly free. All right, fly free from the mental burdens, and seeing that the efforts that you have made by yourself, or even efforts that you've made with others, were all for a greater cause. All right, and so then your underlier for this deck here is the Ten of Voices, which is also the Ten of Swords. So a lot of swords here too as well, right? So yeah, so then just like something coming to an end, letting go of old beliefs that no longer served you, letting go of old ways that didn't serve you, so that you can expand your horizons and continue to grow, Libras. All right, so then let's pull some oracle cards and see what comes up for you that will further validate the message that's here on the table for you guys. See what oracle card Spirit has for you. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you all are definitely going to be having to make some to build some stronger foundations. All right, but not just by self, with someone. knowing where you've come from, you know, up to this point on your own can only, you know, go as far as it has went. And now it's time to expand and to grow, to collaborate with others, to get to that next phase, and taking yourself out of that mental standpoint of not being able to, because you can. And like I say, this could have stemmed from previous letdowns or disappointments. It's kind of having you feeling like, you know, well, it didn't work in the past, so why would it work now? But Spirit is here to say to you, you know, break free from that mental blockage, because that's just in your head. And what's in your head can a lot of times prevent you from moving on physically, you know, because the mind can keep you at a standstill, you know, if it keeps you focusing on the negative more so than on the positive. So just allow yourself that time to really go within, relax, and not overthink it, not overdo it, and allow for the changes to flow within you, to go with the cycle of time, you know, building stronger foundations and working collectively in order for growth for yourself, and, you know, for even beyond that, because you do have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is all about, you know, building a legacy and being able to leave behind, you know, for others. So, all right, let's see what messages Spirit has for you. And I will be pulling 2 cards from this deck. All right, so look at there. We have entrapment. All right, so that is number 34, entrapment. And so yes, so some of you could literally like be in your head about this and not feeling like you can expand or grow or move on to the next phase, because of, like I said, maybe it was past experiences you went through that's keeping you like that. But Spirit is saying it's time to break free for that. Okay, entrapment is saying you are letting too many things in your environment control your life. All right, and then it also says you have drawn this card because it is time for a shift in personal power. Yes, so definitely like take control of how you think. Don't let past disappointments or things that didn't serve you well in the past stop you or limit you from what you can do in the future or how you can move forward in the future. Okay, you are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. And this is exactly what I just said. You have to break free from this 8 of Swords energy of thinking that stop thinking that things are not possible, because clearly they are. You have to, that cage is not closed. Okay, which means that the only person that's limiting yourself is yourself. All right, so you have to break free from that. All right, the card also says the reality is that for you to make the changes you want, need, and desire, you need a system, daily discipline, and motivation. Okay, and that motivation can come from your team efforts, from working with others, from growing with others. Okay, and not feeling like, you know, you have to do all of this by yourself. Okay, so just feeling like, you know, this has to be a one-man's job. You have to be able to sometimes rely on others. Okay, and this could be, you know, just getting out there, growing and learning things that you would normally do by self with others. All right, and the card also mentions that the system that many ultra successful people use is they read books every day, they listen to audios, and they go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationships with other like-minded people. So once again, that's that team collaboration. Okay, so look at everything as a competition. Sometimes it's okay to be able to collaborate with others. Okay, because that ultimately is what's going to give you your grand success. All right, one more card from this deck. And we have number 19, which is temptation. Okay, so some of you could be feeling like you know, tempted to be stuck in your own old ways, or stuck into your old ways of thinking. Tempted to stay in this entrapment because you feel like, you know, that's where you're comfortable at. But you have to realize that You have to be ready to let go of that, okay? And this says life is full of temptations, and right now you are being asked to choose the higher path. Yeah, so you are definitely being asked to break free from those things that didn't serve you. Allow yourself to free your mind and to expand and grow onto that higher path, Libras. All right, and then I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you. All right, and this one is from the Enchanted Map Oracle card collection, and I will just be pulling one card from this deck so we can see what message Spirit has for you to sum up this reading. Okay, yeah, so don't be tempted to stay in your old ways of thinking. Okay, even 19, you have 19 equates to 10 in the end, and you do definitely want to, you know, have an ending cycle to that. All right, and you want to be able to start anew, start fresh. Okay, and then accept and appreciate the love and support around you of others, you know, that can help you with that or help you along your path. Even if, you know, you may have had past disappointments from working with others, you know, just look at it as a fresh start. And not all people are the same, you know, not all situations are the same. All right, and so then you have Deep Freeze as your last oracle card that popped out. And actually it popped out, I'm going to take it as the reverse, as it, like how I picked it up, because it actually flew off. So let's see what Deep Freeze says for you in the reverse. All right, so we can try to make some sense. Okay, so the reverse of Deep Freeze is nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. All right, so yeah, so then this is Deep Freeze, 4 voices. It's a timeout. It's time for you to really rest your mind and not overdo it, not overthink it, not over worry. Okay, take a moment and things will eventually blossom. Once this foundation is put in place, once the efforts are put in place, you'll be able to blossom and bloom. And you actually have a lot of flowers throughout these cards. Another sign of blooming and potential. So, but for now, just, don't allow yourself to be in this mental burden or this mental restraint of, not being able to prepare yourself for it. So take that moment to deep freeze, and not over push yourself, which is also, significant to the 4 voices, 4 swords, taking that time to relax and go into a meditative state so that you can really get the guidance you need to move forward. All right, my lovely Libras, that was your reading for September 2021. If you liked the video, please be sure to not only subscribe, but to hit that like button, because remember, I got my little friendly competition going on. Whichever sign ends up with the most likes in the end will get a chance to have their video for October 2021 read first. All right, my lovelies, I hope you enjoy, and until next time, bye-bye.